Hello again, and this time you're about to watch a perfect score of 25,000 in the world record time of a minute and 52 seconds on the Amarillo, Texas map. This is not my hometown, and I've never lived here permanently, but my girlfriend is from Amarillo, and I've visited plenty of times, probably spending like 2 or 3 months cumulatively there. So before I start, I'll quickly explain that the gist of this game is that you get dropped in 5 random locations on Google Street View, and you have to figure out where you are as quickly as possible. Amarillo is basically entirely laid out in a grid with a ring road called the Loop surrounding it. And it has two interstate highways, I-40 that runs east-west through the town, and I-27 which comes from Lubbock and stops being an interstate when it reaches Amarillo. So, okay, let's get started. I'm on an interstate here. Since I'm not really close to any like road signs or exit ramps, I try to get to like the ground level. I don't land there, but I do get close enough to where I feel I can zoom in on the stop sign to see what street I'm over. This is gonna be the only pause, by the way. I also see that I'm on I-40, which I could have calculated, like inferred, sorry, with my compass. But it's nice to be able to save a second and not have to calculate like my orientation. So it'll be difficult to tell on the video, but I saw enough letters to figure that I was over Crockett, which is kind of in this block of streets named after Texan independence heroes. I go to the start, see I'm basically on top of the street, and try to position the cursor in the exact center of the intersection to be close enough for the 5,000. And I was. So next up, I'm in a cul-de-sac. I leave and find the stop sign, which tells me, once I get there, that I'm at Short Oaks and Brick Plant. I've seen Brick Plant a few times when playing this map, and I've learned that it's in North Amarillo, in like the River Road ISD part. I find it pretty quickly, there it is. But I don't find Short Oaks initially until I go back and realize that it might be this stubby street right here, and it is. I remember I wasn't quite at the end of the cul-de-sac, and I put the marker down. This one is at a major intersection. It's 45th and Soncy. This is in southwest Amarillo. Soncy is concurrent with the loop, and I know exactly where it is, and I put the marker in the center, and I nearly wasn't close enough, but I still got the 5,000. Round 4, and I'm by a stop sign, and it says Beacon and Chapman. I've had this round a couple of times, so I know that Beacon is a road in South Amarillo, kind of central, and it turns out it connects Western and Georgia. I go back to the start, find the intersection, and I put the marker down like a couple houses away and get the 5,000. Last up, and the intersection is White Hills and Kachina. The houses look spaced apart and the ground is like really dried up, so I'm thinking this is outside of the loop. I have to pan once more because I didn't catch Kachina at first, but there it is. I haven't seen either of these names before, but White Hills is similar to a name I have seen called Whitetail, and that was in a neighborhood off of Dowell Road, west of Amarillo. I go there really just kind of on a whim, but after a little searching, I see White Hills and then Kachina, and I put the marker down. Should I do it? Yes. Yes. And I did it. Oh, let's go. Try not to interrupt myself here. So the time I had to beat was 2 minutes and 9 seconds, and I wanted to get below 2 minutes, like as a goal for myself. So this run came at the end of like a 2.5 hour session, and I was like super tired, but I finally got the run. I'm honestly like pretty happy with it. Only 2 of the rounds were actually inside of the loop. Well, really, one of them was on the loop, so technically only one was inside. But getting 45th and Sansi really cut the time down. That one was like the quickest by a long shot. This is definitely improvable, but this isn't my main city, so I'm definitely going to leave it until somebody beats my time. I have one more Divers World run to upload, and I'm still working on getting that time down. Once I get it below 10 minutes, I want to start working on a United States speedrun, as I feel like I actually have a lot of potential there. Also, there's one more city I've spent a significant portion of time in, and it's actually Nottingham in England, you Reds. So I'll try some attempts there in the near future. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.